Anybody that knows me knows that I can be tough, but I'm tough on people because I'm tough on myself. And one thing that I see happening more and more throughout conversations on social media is the amount of people that say what they deserve, whether it's talking about a relationship, whether it's talking about work, whether it's just talking about in life. You always see people saying, I deserve this, I deserve this, I deserve that.
The truth does not require you to like nor accept it. It can be tough and uncomfortable, existing on its own merit, independent of your feelings and residing outside the frameworks of your mind. For some, the truth is freedom, and to others, confinement.
Here's the truth of the matter. Deserve is a matter of opinion. It's a state of opinion, but it's not a fact. The only thing in this life that you have is what you actually earn. That's it. You earn. If I go out and I win a race and they give me a medal, they don't give me the medal because I deserve it. They gave me the medal because I earned it. There was an agreement before the race that there was a prize to be had if you come in first. The prize to be had was the medal. So I understood if I put in the work, if I put in the effort and I go out here and win this race, then they're going to give me that medal. Not because I deserve it. Deserve is how I feel about getting it because I earned it. I went out there and got it. Too many people right now do not want to put in the work. They don't want to put in the effort. They don't want to do the things that they have to do in life to put them in a position or to get them where they want to be because they are too busy feeling like they deserve something. And when you sit back and keep saying what you deserve, what you deserve, what you deserve, and not what have I earned or what am I earning, you're putting yourself in a failing position because that mindset is the kind of mindset that fails people time and time again. And I don't really know a better way that I can put those words except for that. And I'm just being honest. You know, I would go into work, right? I would show up early. I would stay late. If my boss asked me to do something, I did it. I wasn't one of those guys that I'm worried about people calling you a brown nose or you're trying to like, I never kiss up to nobody, but I understand work politics and I understand that sometimes you have to do the work, the dirty work. You have to do the things nobody else wants to do and you have to be pleasant about it. You know, so when I go to work and I get these promotions and I'm starting to get skipped over other people, the first thing that they will want to say is that you're doing something behind the scenes or that, you know, you're kissing up or this. And I said, no, I just come in and do the work. I got what I earned. You were too busy thinking about what you felt like you deserved because of how long you've been at the company and how long you've been working this area and how much you think you know. When I was over there as a foot soldier, I came in, I'm ready to work and I'm ready to learn and I'm showing people that I can learn and that I'm willing to do what I'm instructed to do. That I respect them as a person and I'm willing to do the things that are required from me and sometimes go above and beyond. A lot of times in life, man, people don't want to go above and beyond. They feel like, oh, well, that's it. You know, I don't have to do that. That's fine. You don't have to do that. But don't complain when you don't have what I have and you can't get to the places where I'm getting. But when I sit back and I get those things, like I said, it's never about what I feel like I deserve. I go out there and get what I earn because that's what a man understands. You get what you earn. Point blank. You get what you earn. In a relationship, you get what you earn. If you're not working for it, then you cannot say what you deserve. When things happen to you, do not say, I don't deserve it. You don't know what you deserve and what you don't deserve. You might think that you didn't earn it. Maybe you didn't earn it in that particular situation, but there's somewhere, you know, people are always talking about karma and what goes around comes around and stuff like that. Let me tell you something about what goes around comes around. Different seeds. That's what they say. You reap what you sow, where different seeds have different times of germination. So you can plant one seed today and you might get a flower in a week. You plant another seed and you might get a flower in 6 weeks. You can plant two seeds out the same pack and they'll still grow at different rates. So when you're planting seeds, you need to be mindful of the fact that you don't know what kind of seeds you've planted and what's the germination rate. You have some seeds that, you know, if you're familiar with gardening and stuff like that, they can lie dormant for a whole season. and they'll grow when the conditions are right. So sometimes what you're getting in life that you may feel like you don't deserve is actually a seed that you planted some time ago. And it's just now starting to grow. It just now reached a point of germination. It just now took root. And at the same point in time, it's been growing and you weren't paying attention to it. And now it's bearing fruit and it's a problem. It's like if you see a small weed in your grass and you pay no mind to it because it's just a small weed, it's just a sprout. And then you keep ignoring it and ignoring it. Next thing you know, it's a bunch of weeds because they spread, or it's a tree, and you're still looking at it like, oh, it's not that important. I don't want to deal with it. By the time you choose to deal with this tree, it's a lot more effort and time consuming to remove it than it would have been if you had taken care of it in the beginning. And that's what happens with us. Sometimes we make mistakes and we do things. We might wrong people. And instead of giving them a simple apology, or instead of admitting, you know what, I should have done that, let me go back and correct it, we'll let it be, thinking it'll take care of itself. And when we do that, what we're really doing is allowing nature to take over. And we're telling life that we are not responsible enough to handle this situation. So you take care of it. And when life takes care of it, it's going to take care of it its way. So when I go through situations, when things happen to me, I don't sit back with a mentality of why me? Why this happened to me? Why not? Why not me? I'm not perfect. I've done bad things in my life. I've offended people intentionally, unintentionally. It happens. So when things happen to me, the only thing I say is, what can I learn from it? Where can I go? That's it. And then I start focusing on what I can work towards and what I can get, what I can go out there and earn, and not sitting back talking about, I don't deserve that. I don't know if I deserve it. I don't know if I don't deserve it, but I know, hey, I might have earned it somewhere. And I'm just not remembering where I earned it, where I planted that seed. And I'm not going to pass the baton to the next person wishing, well, why couldn't this happen to them? That's a bad mindset. So take your stripes like a man, take your stripes like a woman, go out there, get what you earn. When things happen, stop talking about what I deserve and what I didn't deserve. Go out there, get what you earn. And when you're getting things that you might have earned the wrong way, hey, try to figure out how you can move differently, accept it, keep going. That's all you can do. But laying around crying, that's not going to get you nowhere. Not going to solve any problems. It's not going to do anything but make it worse and put you in a position to potentially plant more seeds that you're not ready to, get the fruit from.